Evening world. This is Ivan O'Mara. It's going to be another very interesting video today. I'll be continuing my Lord of the Rings read along, chapter 12. I'm almost done, guys. I have a good, I don't know, like 13, 14 pages left. So I'll read 6 pages today, and tomorrow I'll probably read the remaining of the chapter. I'll finish off book 1. And you guys all are like, holy shit, Ivan finished Lord of the Rings. He read Lord of the Rings for us. Yes, I did. I read all of book 1 for you. And after I finish book 1, I am done. I'm not reading more after that. I've been going over my book the past couple of days. I'm almost done. I'm always trying for joy, you know what I'm saying? I only have a good like 14 pages, 13, 14 pages left, and I am done going over my whole book, obviously. So I've been hard at work going over my novel. I'm on my final chapter, and the War on Becoming King chapter, and I'm almost done. Once I finish that, my book is now officially ready. My book is ready. I'm done on my phases. My book is now officially ready to be released on Lulu. Officially, you know what I'm saying? I have the keys. You're welcome, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? I got you and I got our money, BJ. I have the keys. I can make my billions. Financial control, obviously. All I have to do is just fight the gatekeepers and pay this fee, obviously. And save my wife, and I get to be king, and she's queen with me. And you guys are taking for granted. I told you, once me and her are king, queen, me and BJ are going to be living the dream celeb life. Better life than even all these Hollywood celebrities. It's funny because my whole life I grew up watching Will Smith, Keanu Reeves. I remember when I watched Matrix back when I was young. When I was like, I watched Matrix 2 and 3 on theaters back when I was like in grade 6. Back in 2002, 2003. I remember watching all those movies. I remember, I'm like, oh my god, I wish I could be rich like these actors. I'm saying, I wish I could be. The whole time, the son of God, I'm going to be richer than all these guys while I'm also. I'm going to be paying all these Hollywood actors their salary. That's the funny thing. Hence why I told you, once the Seth Family True Nature comes out, I'm going to have this flashback of my life, man. Of all the friends who brag about how rich all these people were. All my teachers and so-called friends put me down. Me, you know what I'm saying? Me watching all these Hollywood actors and celebrities growing up. I remember listening to 50 Cent back when I was in grade 6. 50 Cent's an amazing rapper. Eminem. You know what I'm saying? I remember I used to have debates with my friends. 50 Cent's better than Eminem and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, 50 Cent was better than Eminem in his earlier days. Obviously. But nowadays, but ultimately speaking, Eminem's a better rapper than 50 Cent. Eminem's a legend, man. He's a legend, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent's an amazing rapper too, but he's not as good as Eminem. Obviously. In his earlier days, he had better music than Eminem, but nowadays, no. Like 50 Cent retired, and Eminem's is a legend now. He's fucking amazing. In my opinion, Eminem is the best rapper right now. He's the best in terms of lyrics and like lyrics, good lyrics. Eminem's the best rapper. Honestly, yeah, yeah. I remember I looked up to Eminem. Oh my god, look at Eminem. He's famous. 50 Cent's famous. You know what I'm saying? All these guys. It's funny because all my so-called friends are like, yeah, all these guys are all famous, and Ivan is bigger than all these guys. Yeah, because Ivan's the son of God. Ivan's the son of God, man. That's me and Vijay are gonna be bigger than all these celebrities, man. We're gonna be richer than all these celebrities. We're gonna be living like, even though these celebrities live the dream life, supposed dream life, because they're not free, obviously. Me and Vijay are gonna be living a better life than all those guys because we're gonna be multi-billionaires, owning our own jet. Most celebrities don't own jets. Celebrities own nice cars, nice houses, but they don't own. Most of them don't own jets because they can't afford it. If you're worth 30 million, 40 million, you can't afford to buy a jet. And the ones who are worth a couple $100 million, they can afford to get a jet, but they can afford to get a cheaper jet, like a $10 million jet, $50 million jet. And jets are a big cost on your budget. Because most celebrities don't own jets. Whereas me and Visa, we're gonna own our own like $70 million jet, man. Top high end jet, man. A nice jet, a nice $35 million yacht. Most celebrities can't afford a $35 million yacht. Some celebrities own yachts, but they probably own cheaper yachts. Like a $5 million yacht, $10 million yacht, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas most celebrities can't afford to own yachts. Most of the celebrities can't afford to build a $100 million condo. No, that's like all the that's like a if they the ones who can, it's a huge con on their budget. So the guy's worth $300 something million. He may afford to build a $100 million condo, but it's a huge con on his budget. His or her budget. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah. It's me and Vij are gonna be living the dream life, man. And you guys, when you see, trust me, when you see me and Vij living the life, You guys are all like, yeah, but I even told you guys about Saba's channel. Yes. That's once I'm king and once I'm famous, a famous author, everyone around the world's going crazy with my book. All of fantasy red is going crazy with my book. All of what? All of the booktubers are going crazy with my book. You know what I'm saying? All gonna go crazy with my book. You know what I'm saying? Lord of the Rings Reddit. All gonna go crazy about my book. Oh my god, I even wrote a masterpiece. You're gonna see the vlogs exploding talking about my book, in coding obviously. Because of why I'm kept behind the scenes. But they're gonna explode talking about my book. Oh, you're listening crazy, man. And at the same time you also have the fans who are constantly gonna ask me for what? For pictures. Pictures. Oh, I can have a picture with you, man. I read your book. Your book is amazing. And they take a picture with me and VJ. And the people who have the print are gonna, if they have the print, they're gonna ask me to sign their book. Oh, can you sign my book, man? VJ, can you sign my book? And me and VJ sign because VJ is my special wife. They're gonna want VJ to sign the book too, obviously. Ivan, can you sign my book? VJ, can you sign my book? And VJ signs their book. I sign their book. I sign the book. Yeah, it looks crazy. But I told you, the majority of the world will be buying the ebook because most people don't feel like waiting. Two reasons. Most people don't feel like waiting like 1 to 2 weeks for the print, obviously, and whereas ebook you just pay, you download the PDF, and you read it right away on your laptop. Obviously. But there's some people who prefer reading print though. A lot of the book nerds will buy the print because I told you, book nerds like having a print collection in their house or apartment, whatever it is. Whereas majority of the world are gonna buy the ebooks. I make more profit off ebook anyways. I make like 70. I'm gonna make like 70% profit off ebook. Whereas print, I'm gonna make like 60%. So I make more money off the ebook anyways. I am personally gonna buy the print as I want a print collection in my condo, obviously. So I'll have my Lord of the Rings collection. I'll have my Last Represents collection in my condo. You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as I order release my book for purchase on Lulu, I'm gonna immediately purchase my print because I know the whole world. You're looking at something crazy. The whole world will be lined up to order my book. Hence why all the book nerds, once because I have the keys. Oh my god, Ivan's setting up a Lulu account. They're all gonna be waiting on a computer, line up to buy because they want to get the book, their print in the mail as fast as they can. Obviously, but some people who are like, oh, I don't feel like waiting. I don't feel like waiting a week and a half for my fucking print on it because they know you're looking at something crazy. The whole world's gonna order. That's why a lot of people are just gonna order. I'll just buy the ebook and they buy the ebook and they read on their laptop. And once you read my Oscar Zane's book, I don't know, you read the prologue. Oh, this is pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? And while you're reading it, you order takeout. You order takeout. You read that. That's what I'm gonna do when my print arrives in the mail. I'm gonna go to the store, get beer, I'm gonna get food. I'm gonna read my book. Let's see how good my book. I already know my book is sick. I read it and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I wrote this book. Is a masterpiece. Yeah, I wrote a masterpiece, man. I didn't just write some shitty book to make money. No, I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into my book, and I wrote a masterpiece because I'm a creative genius. Obviously, I had all these ideas in my mind. I just kept writing. I take my notes. I have my pen, write on my notebook, kept writing. I wrote everything on my laptop. And I finished early 2021. Then Steph Thomas hacked my laptop, but I had another file saved on the home computer. Obviously, like most of volume one, all of volume one and volume two was written down. The only thing I had to rewrite was the prologue and like Young Tactius and like volume three. Yeah, and because I wrote everything in my notebook, when the South was happening, I was able to rewrite most of a good chunk of my book, obviously. Same story, a few different tweaks from my original draft, but it's the same story, obviously. And has God protected my journey? Yes, man. Had I not written my book in my notebook, I would have had to start from scratch. I don't know if I would have been able to rewrite what I wrote, man, because I wrote a masterpiece. But I wrote everything on my notebook. I have like 6, 7 notebooks, like front and back, just front and back. You know what I'm saying? Front and back. My whole book written front and back in like 6, 7 notebooks. I rewrote the whole thing on my computer. I wrote a good like 500 something pages worth of my book on my notebook, man. It took me 3 months to finish. I worked on it every day, and I grinded and I finished it. I finished it in 3 months. I started in January and I finished like in April. It took me like 3.5 months to finish it, man. It was crazy. I was so stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I got it done. Yeah, I had no choice because I knew the doors were locked on me. That's how evil stepfathers are. You know what I'm saying? So once after they threw me in that hospital and I came back home, I started writing my book. They hacked my laptop. Stepfathers are crazy, obviously. Right. Right. And yeah, once I finish my book one, Lord of the Rings Readalong World, which I should finish in a good, I don't know, 2 days from now. So November 7th, I should finish. my Lord of the Rings read-along, obviously. And then November 8th, around there, I'll be making that video where I talk about my 3 movies. The Great Escape movie, the Organizational movie, and They're Unique. I'm going to talk in depth my ideas for all those movies. You guys are, holy shit, Ivan's so creative. Yes. That's why you're looking at an amazing story for that. All my movies will be entertaining. They're Unique could perhaps be the second best movie. We never know, but I highly doubt it. The woman will probably most likely like They're Unique the second best. You guys will all like Last of Us the best. Last of Us is a unique story. None of my movies will top that movie, but They're Unique. A lot of women might like They're Unique the best. I love They're Unique. It's a love romance story with Ivan Regia, obviously. But at the end of the day, I'm more into thriller, action, and like romance, that kind of stuff. Great Escape movie is a romance movie too, because me and Regia are husband and wife. We have sex in the movie also, but it's also a thriller. It's a thriller and it's an action-packed thriller. And you also have the special effects of the car chases, the gunfighting, the fighting scenes. And that's why the Organization movie will be better than They're Unique. Whereas They're Unique, you don't really get the special effects. It's a romance story. There's no special effects. There's fighting in it. Josh gets into a fight. I'm going to have Josh get into a fight, obviously. And they throw him in jail. Josh gets into a fight, obviously. But, like, it's a thriller. They're Unique will be a thriller romance. I'm not a fan of those lovely romance movies, no. They're Unique will be a romance story, but a thriller romance. A thriller romance. Right? And the Hidden Valley movie is a horror action movie, obviously. It's horror because you have the creepy vampires. Also action and adventure. They travel on a boat because they land on an island. Look at an amazing movie for that, man. And all my movies will be rated R. So the Great Escape movie will be a dark movie, rated R. You want to do just for the story, make it rated R. That way it's a better movie. Just like John Wick is rated R, They're Unique. The Great Escape movie will be rated R. Look at something creepy with like a powerful organization. They send hitmen and people after me, my wife. You are for kicking ass is rated R. They'll be swearing in it, all that stuff. Me and my wife will have sex. That kind of stuff. We have sex in the beginning of the movie when we're looking for jobs. I'm stressed out and I can't have a smoke. We just have a love scene there. And when we're on the run, we just all scared. Honey, what are we going to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We have a sex scene there, obviously. It looks like top notch. VJ already knows what I'm talking about. She can see the future. You guys know what I'm talking about. You can see the future. You already know how top notch me and my wife's movies are going to be. Looking at masterpiece, obviously. Right? And once I finish my book, obviously, I told you once I finish going over my book, which I might finish going over my book today. If I choose to be, if I'm lazy and I'll go over just 10 pages a day, or if I'm not lazy and I go over a good 14 pages a day, I'll be done going over my whole book today. I only have a good like 14 pages left, 14 pages left to go over my book. Once I go over my book, so there's a good chance tomorrow I will start taking those walks to the park, man. If I finish going over my book today or tomorrow, I'll finish going over my book tomorrow. The next day I'll start taking those walks to the park around nighttime. Sit on the bench. Sit on the bench, listen to music, and look at the stars, and just have a smoke. Because once I go over my book, I'm gonna save my book on my Hotmail. My book is now officially ready. Because I'll let you guys know. If I finish my book today, I'll let you guys know my video tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm done my book. You know what I'm saying? It's officially ready to release on Hulu, obviously. And I'm gonna start taking those walks to the park. So I'm gonna start taking those walks before I prepare myself to make that final announcement. Obviously. Once I make that final announcement, I'll give it a good 3 days, and take those walks to the park, get beer, get food, enjoy myself, obviously, get a laugh on my own videos. And eventually, after 2-3 days, I'm going to let myself go upstairs. Okay, Ivan, this is it. I go upstairs, I let my family know. I'm like, hey guys, I'm done my book. I want to get my books up published on Hulu. I sincerely need your help. Tell them politely, hey guys, I'm done my book. I want to get my books up published on Hulu. I sincerely need your help. I need you to open the door for me. Because I know you're the gatekeepers. I know you lock the doors on me. You can act all you want, but I know you lock the doors on me. As I have to let myself family know. And until they sit me upstairs, I'm going to keep reminding them every day. Keep reminding them every day. And while I keep reminding them, I'm going to keep taking those walks to the park until they sit me upstairs, obviously. And eventually, within a good week, perhaps 2 weeks, they might wait they might wait even 3 weeks, maybe till the end of November or maybe early December. My point is, eventually, they're going to sit me upstairs. Either this month or early next month, around there, they're going to sit me upstairs. And your true demonic nature will show. Well, I'm gonna find out how wicked you guys are. You're gonna trap me, just innocent man who's never been in a relationship, because you guys are crazy fucking people with sharing or death. I'm gonna keep saying it. So you guys all had your moments with your girlfriends and boyfriends, husbands and wives, All you guys in dark still had your makeout sessions with your girlfriend and boyfriends. I haven't ever had any of that. It's like I'm 29 year old virgin. I've never been in a relationship before. And all of a sudden, you want to have this virgin man share with the whole world forever with his wife after he causing that mess or died with his wife. When this guy didn't even do anything wrong, he's never been in a relationship. All because you're envy of our beauty, me and wife's relationship and our beauty. Because you guys are what? You're mentally psychotic people. You're crazy psychopaths. You're willing to break every moral code in the book. You don't care. You just what? You're just completely consumed with your envy. You're crazy psychopaths, obviously. You're nothing but a mess of what I made, man. Okay, uh, okay, we all want Ivan, we all want VJ so bad. But okay, just have them be together. And just have them share. You guys are fucking crazy people. You're nothing but a mess of what I made, man. You're fucking crazy people, man. Even VJ's like, yeah, Ivan, we look at a mess you made. Yeah, man. You're nothing but a fucking mess. We get our husbands and wives and girlfriends all to ourselves and have our own makeout sessions, but I and VJ have to share with all of us because we want them so bad. We want the relationship to be a mess. You guys are fucking crazy people, man. You're nothing but a mess of what I made, man. VJ, when I mean sharing, they mean the whole world, man. You're looking at a whole endless line for decades, forever. Everyone around the world lined up to have sex with me and VJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You guys are fucking crazy. Hence, VJ will get more trash sharing with dirty men. I think I'm stupid, guys. VJ will get more garbage, obviously, because a lot of dirty men are touching her. And I'll get more trash. There's a lot of what filthy women are touching me, obviously. Hence, me and VJ will be trash. We'll be getting stinky, trashy sex. VJ sees hell forever. Our careers are, yeah, we're famous in Hollywood, but our careers are sabotaged. Guaranteed they're going to sabotage your career. You guys get your full cake, you're saved, you see our glory. Same time, what? You see our flesh when you dream of us, because you guys are crazy people. You want your full cake, obviously. We want our full cake. We want you and VJ's relationship. Me and VJ do not have to go in beauty. VJ ages just like we age. Ivan and VJ will age just like we age. VJ will grow old. Ivan will grow old like we grow old. Ivan and VJ are trash. They don't get to go in beauty. They don't stay young forever. Yeah, because you want your full cake, obviously. You're crazy people, obviously. If we want our full cake, we're selfish people. Yes, you're selfish people. You want your full cake no matter what, because you're fucking crazy people, man. Yeah, man. You're crazy fucking people, man. I keep saying this, well, the countdown's ticking, man. Oh, is Ivan really done, man? Like, yeah, I'm done. After I make that final announcement, I am done. I'll split it into two parts. I'll do that for you guys. That's how nice I am. I'm going to talk about my life since Saskatchewan. I don't remember anything in Saskatchewan, but I'll talk about my life from Montreal when I got knocked out of that rock. The stuff that I remember, obviously. I don't remember that much from Montreal, but I remember a few things in Montreal. I'll talk about my life in Montreal, how we lived in that shitty apartment. I thought my family was poor. We lived in a poor neighborhood for poor people, man. We lived in that shitty apartment in Hull, in Montreal. And finally, at 8 years old, we moved into this house, obviously. I remember when we moved into this house, I was so excited. Oh my God, we're going to live in a house. Yet the whole time I found the gatekeepers and they hid their wealth and I should be living the billionaire life with them. Had the stepfamilies let me be together and open doors for us, me and VJ would have been living what? A billionaire life with them, obviously. Would have been living in their nice mansions, their nice mansions, all stuff. They would have created an account for us, and at 18 years old, me and VJ would have what? So while me and VJ are doing our commercials in Hollywood, and we're making all this money, the families would have obviously opened an account for us, an account for me and VJ, and at 18 years old, me and VJ would have moved in together. That guarantee that's how it would have worked out. I and VJ, I don't know, they go to the same school. You know what I'm saying? They're famous in Hollywood. They're doing commercials, doing all these interviews as kids. You guys saw that glory. They get featured on magazines as kids together. Obviously, at the same time, we're living the billionaire life with the step families, obviously. Because with the step families, I told you, are the royal families. We would have been living the billionaire life with them, getting full on their jet. You know what I'm saying? We would have been part of the nice. They would have bought us nice clothes, all that stuff. We're supposed to live the billionaire life with them, obviously. The royal life, obviously. But they locked the doors on us and hid their wealth, and they handsomely betrayed us, obviously. Yeah. So me and Visa would have been living the billionaire life with the gatekeepers, of the stepfamilies, of the royal families. But they hid their wealth and locked the doors because they betrayed us, obviously. Because they let their envy take over, and they what? That's the symbolism in the Bible, where Satan was in God's presence, and then he thought he can overtake the throne of God. And he ends up betraying God. That's the symbolism, and God cast him out of heaven. Symbolism of that is obviously what? The stepfamily, if they let me and VJ be together, they would have been a part in our presence. They would have been saved. See what I'm saying here? And because they chose to betray me and wife and kill me and cause this mess, try me with sugar death, obviously, lock the doors on me, act like VJ on my wife, do all these bad things to me, obviously. When I am VJ King and Queen, they're cast off my VJ's glory. And now they're not saved, obviously. That's the symbolism, obviously. Ivan and VJ cast the stepfamilies from their glory, away from their glory. They're cast off. When I, VJ, are King and Queen, they're not saved, obviously. As the stepfamilies will obviously not be saved. They're going to be left behind. See what I'm saying here? Yeah. And once I make that final announcement, sometime mid-November, November 12th, 13th, around there, 11th, I'm going to say, this is it. Okay, this is it, world. I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys are going, is I really done, man? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. This is it, world. This is it for Ivan Amara. I'm officially peacing out for good. I hope you will enjoy this series. You know what I'm saying? I hope you will learn from your evil and wickedness. I hope I entertain you guys. This series we missed for generations to follow. I wish you guys made the right choice when me and VJ were born and not let your enemy take over. It's Ivan O'Mara. I'm officially signing out. I'm going to say peace. But I'm going to say I'm officially signing out peace. I am done. I'm never making any rules forever again. You guys should fucking deserve. And I'm going to give it, because the reason why I'm never making rules again is because I know your true nature is going to show. And once I find out how wicked you are, I'm never making any rules forever again. As once you try me with share your death, I am never making any rules forever again, man. When I find out how wicked you are, obviously. Give it a good 2 days. Enjoy myself, get beer, get smokes at the store, get a laugh out of my own videos, watch games on YouTube. And then after 2 days, I will what? I will let my step family know, hey guys, I'm done my book. I want to get my books published on Lulu. And what? And eventually, within a good week or 2 weeks or so, they're going to sit me upstairs. And the moment I say Ivan comes upstairs and we'll talk about it, I'll know the time has come. And Ivan O'Mara is going to have to fight for his rights, obviously. And your true nature will show what you're going to trap me with sharing death. I'm choosing death. I'm not going to do like that. I know death is a scary thing, but I'm not going to do like that. I'm choosing death. I'm going to cry my eyes. I'm going to pay this for you. You got your bullshit about sex. The pictures of me trying online will keep me going. And what? And my old videos. I'm going to, while I pay this fee, I'm definitely going to go back and watch my videos. Probably pumps me up for the future, obviously. I might even watch VJ's YouTube videos to keep me going. And that's how you know I will constantly be, even when I pay this fee, I'm constantly going to be thinking about VJ, obviously. That's all I'm going to think about after when I pay this fee is seeing her, man. Because even though I'm going to have sex with this woman, like, the thing that will really get to me is knowing I have to die afterwards. That's what's really going to haunt me. That's all I'm going to be thinking about. Okay, all I have to do is just get this over with and I get to be king with my wife king with me. And sometime next year, I should be seeing VJ. You guys already know when I'll see her. Sometime, I don't know, August, September next year, I should be seeing VJ. Victoria Justice, you already know when I'm going to see you. You can see the future. But sometime next year, I'll be seeing my wife, man. It's a good chance, yeah. Sometime fall 2022, I should be seeing VJ. And you guys are taking for granted. As once I'm king with her, I am going to forget about the Sabdos channel. And I'm peacing out with her. And me and her are going to be living that life. We're going to build that dream condo. I don't want to buy an existing condo. I don't want to buy a house. No, I want to build my own condo. We're going to buy that jet, buy that yacht. We're going to buy our nice clothes. We're going to go on a nice vacation. We're going to call up George Lucas and plant Sky Source. Once we reach our king queen, we're going to live our life. You guys can live your life. I wish you guys the best, obviously. Even though you guys are wicked people and you don't deserve to be saved, I still wish you guys the absolute best. Even though what you guys did to me is evil and you guys are wicked people, I still wish you guys the absolute best. I don't wish any harm on you. Me and VJ are going to live our life. Even though you're left out of it, that's too bad, obviously. And we're going to live our beautiful, building our life together. And I wish you guys the best. You guys can live your life, obviously. That's my wish to you guys. So even after what you guys did to me, you know what I'm saying? Even though you guys are wicked people, you're morally evil people, and you're wicked people, and you're messing with made, I still wish you guys the best in your future with your relationships. All you men in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, who found my wife, I wish you guys the best with your relationships in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? I wish all you women the best with your relationships in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And I wish you guys the best. I don't wish any evil upon you because I'm a good person. I'm so nice, I'm willing to even hire the Hollywood men who banned my wife and pay them their millions and have them be movie stars and launch their career in Hollywood. Even though they'd rather work for me, I'm still going to launch their careers because that's how nice I am. I'm willing to spoil them with perks, pay them their millions, and have them be a part of my movie and be a movie star with me and save them because that's how nice I am. After causing that mess and banning my life, I'm still willing to do that for them because I'm nice. VJ's family, even though I know they're wicked, even though I know my family's wicked, I still wish them the absolute best. I don't wish any harm on them. I hope they live. Even though you're going to be left behind, I'm talking to you guys. I wish you guys the best, and I hope you guys live a good life. Even because you're going to be left behind. They're going to be miserable, obviously, because you guys can't do without me and VJ. But even then, I still wish the step families the best, as they're obviously going to be living an amazing life too. As the step families are billionaires, they're multi-billionaires. They're going to be they own their own jets and all that nice stuff too. As they're obviously going to be living an amazing life too. Obviously, I told you, because I and VJ are the main show, you still feel left out. That's how special me and VJ are. It's actually funny. Think about it. The step families are fucking have billions in the bank. They're worth close to $1 trillion, 500 billion plus $1 billion to $1 trillion. Obviously, they're going to be living the life, and even then, they're still going to feel like shit because I and VJ are the main show. I and VJ are now billion and multi-billionaires. They're living the life. The movie stars. They're the main showrunner, and they still feel like shit. So VJ's stepsister, she obviously owns her own jet. She'll be driving her nice cars, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? My stepbrothers will be driving their nice cars, all that stuff, owning their own jets. But even then, they still feel like shit because they're left behind. They're not part of IVJ's glory. Yeah. You know, as I said, everything. You know, the step families chose to not. They don't want me and VJ to be a part of their lavish life because they hate us so much. Well, okay, well, if you want to be like that, when I and VJ are king, queen, the billionaires, you're left out of their lavish life. You're left out of their glory too. Because me and VJ are now built at billionaires, and we're now living the life too, obviously, with our nice 100 winner, with our condo, our nice yacht, our nice jet. Yeah, we're movie stars. Yeah, they're left out of all that. And I set the whole thing up, obviously. Yeah, man. And me and VJ, I'm gonna keep saying this. Me and VJ will be so shocked by our stepfamily's wealth, man. It looks something crazy. It's one thing to find out that your stepfamily are worth, I don't know, a couple $1 million. Even then, I'd still be shocked. But it's another thing to find out that they're worth close to $1 trillion, like 500 billion plus. They own everything around the world. They own Hollywood. You're gonna be so shocked, like, holy shit, these guys are rich. You're gonna be so shocked, man. These guys are fucking loaded. Hence why guaranteed VJ will have that argument with her parents, with her family, guaranteed. Obviously, because she's finally going to figure out, oh my god, the whole thing was up for me. You had me pay the bills and be a porn star. You know what I'm saying? When you could have easily paid the bills. Yeah. It's a cost mess in Ivan's life. Yeah. Fucking evil. And I'm going to find out about how my family had kept me poor working minimum wage. We lived in this ghetto neighborhood. Even though this is a nice neighborhood for a middle-class family, for someone who's a gatekeeper, this is the ghetto. As step family should be living the billionaire life, and I should be living the billionaire life with them. I'm a son of God, obviously. See what I'm saying here? Now, it's all those guys in Darcy, they all knew, yeah, Ivan's living the ghetto life. Ivan should be living in this middle class neighborhood in Elmer. You should be living the billionaire life with the step families. Yes, I was supposed to be living the billionaire life with the step families. VJ was supposed to be living the billionaire life with her family too. The royal life, yeah. But they chose to lock the doors on us, hide their wealth, and betray us, obviously. And so when Ivan and VJ are king and queen, they're left out of our glory and they're not saved. Obviously. And you all know the countdown's ticking. Once I make that final announcement, I'm not kidding around. I am done. Even though making videos is fucking fun, I love making videos. I am not gonna let you do it like that. You can't have your full cake. You choose not to talk about me in the public eye. You act like you don't watch my videos. You keep my channel savage with 6 subscribers and 3 views, because I'm not going to do it like that. Once I make that final announcement, I found out how wicked you are. I am done. I am never making any more videos for you ever again on Savo's channel. And the moment I finish that final announcement, I'm going to be like, oh my god, it's done. Ivan's done. I'm going to be a bit sad, obviously. I'm done. It's too bad, you know what I'm saying? But I now know I'm going to become king, so I'm going to totally forget about my Savo's channel, obviously. I'm going to what? Create that Twitter account. Because I know once I start paying this fee, you're going to see guaranteed, maybe not, but you guys can see future already know, there's a good chance you'll be seeing pictures of Ivan Amara trending on Twitter. Because now I'm a famous porn star and I'm banging celebrities. And so you're going to see pictures of me trending online, guaranteed. Guaranteed you're going to see pictures of me trending. We should be looking at those pictures, I'm saying. Who's Ivan with? Is he fucking this girl? You're going to see how crazy VJ is. I told you, VJ can't say shit. Because you have boyfriends and the mess happens. VJ can't say shit, man. I shut her for good, man. She can get angry all she wants. She has every right to get angry because I'm her baby, obviously. But if VJ sees me hanging out with a celebrity, sees me hugging a celebrity or something like that, she can't say shit because she fucking had boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? Since VJ can't say shit, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna read Lord of the Rings. And I'll babble on to more. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about me and White's personal life anymore. I think I've talked about that enough. I can talk about what. I don't know. I ran out of ideas to talk about, man. I could talk more about Skype stores and all that stuff. But I've repeated the same thing over and over again. But I told you I ran out of ideas to talk about, man. But anything out of America is interesting, right? I'll see what I want to talk about after I finish my read-along here. Okay. Right. There stood the trolls, three large trolls. One was stooping, and the other two stood staring at him. Strider walked forward unconcernedly. Get up, old stone, he said, and broke his stick upon the stroll troll. Nothing happened. There was a grasp of astonishment from the hobbits, and then even Frodo laughed. Well, he said, we are forgetting our family history. These must be the very three that were caught by Gandalf, quarreling over the right way to cook 13 dwarves and one hobbit. I had no idea we were anywhere near the place, said Pippin. He knew the story well. Bilbo and Frodo had told it often. As a matter of fact, he had never more than half believed it. Even now he looked at the stone trolls with suspicion, wondering if some magic might not suddenly bring them to life again. You are forgetting not only your family history, but all you ever knew about trolls, said Strider. It is broad daylight with a bright sun, and you come back trying to scare me with a tale of live trolls waiting for us in this glade. In any case, you might have noticed that one of them has an old bird's nest behind his ear. That would be a most unusual ornament for a live troll. They all laughed. Frodo felt his spirits reviving. The reminder of Bilbo's first successful adventure was heartening. Remember, this is not in the movie, right? The sun, too, was warm and... See what I mean when I say Peter Jackson cut out so many things? The sun, too, was warming and comforting, and the mist before his eyes seemed to be lifting a little. They rested for some time in the glade, and took their midday meal right under the shadow of the troll's large legs. Won't somebody give us a bit of a song? Well, the sun is high, said Merry, when they had finished. We haven't had a song or tale for days. Not since Weathertop, said Frodo. The others looked at him. Don't worry about me, he added. I feel much better, but I don't think I could sing. Perhaps Sam could dig something out of his memory. Come on, Sam, said Merry. There's more stored in your head than you let on about. 5 more pages here, guys, and I'm done. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So are we up to page 273? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 274. We have 274. I don't know about that, said Sam, but how would this suit? I ain't what I call proper poetry, if you understand me. Just a bit of nonsense, but these old images here brought it to my mind. Standing up with his hands behind his back, as if he was at school, he began to sing to an old tune. And the remaining of the 2 pages is him singing, obviously. I'll shut my computer for a sec.